Hi everyone, for today's recipe we're going to be making fish cutlets. For this recipe our ingredients include 1 tablespoon of crushed chili, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, salt to taste, so depending on your fish that you're going to be using, you want to make sure it's not too salty, so make sure it is around 1 tablespoon. You can add more or less depending. Half of lemon juice, half of a lemon. We're using 3 green chilies, and these ones are not too spicy, but if you want spicier you can use the Thai chilies, or less spicy you can use 2 of these if you want. Curry leaves, 3 diced onions, and we have potatoes that we already boiled. We are using the small potatoes, around 14 to 15 of them, but if you want you can also use the large potatoes, around 3 to 4 potatoes. We're using 2 eggs, and we're using jack mackerel, 2 cans of jack mackerel, and 2 cans of tuna. You can use whatever fish that you have at home, but these 2 are the tins that we had. We're also using breadcrumbs to coat on top. We're going to start off by mashing our potatoes. So it's not going to be too chunky, but we're not going to get it too mushy as well. We kind of want it to have some sort of texture, and this will be easier for us to roll it into circular spheres when we make our cutlets. So once we mashed up the potatoes, we're going to add in everything together. So we diced up the onions. This is 3 purple onions. We're adding in our chili powder. We're adding in our chili flakes, turmeric, our curry leaves, our chopped up green chilies, black pepper, and we're adding salt to taste. So I'm adding 2 pinches for now. We're also going to add 1 egg, and this is going to help with incorporating and keeping everything together. So we're going to give this a little stir and make sure we got everything mixed together. And then we're going to add in the star of our dish, which is our fish. So we opened up the tin and we did clean out our jack mackerel fish, because sometimes in the tin it does come with some bones or skin as well. So we just wanted to clean that out. The tuna you can add in directly because tuna comes already cleaned. Okay, now that everything is mixed, we're going to add in our fish, and we did clean everything as I mentioned before. So all the bones and everything is out. And we're going to give this a little mix. Now, this is a very quick recipe, whereas usually people would kind of like saute their onions with the spices first, or they'll even put the fish on the stove and get that heated up as well. But for this recipe, we're making it quick, so this wouldn't take you as long as a normal recipe would, because we're not sauteing anything. So once you get everything mixed up and incorporated, you want to add in your lemon juice at this point. So we just cut half a lemon, and we're going to squeeze in that once it's all mixed. We're just going to squeeze in the lemon juice. Once our mixture has been made, we're going to make it into small balls around this size. So it's like a 1-inch diameter. And then we're going to coat it into our egg mixture and our breadcrumbs mixture. And this is a good fun way to get everyone in the house to work with you. So usually we can get one person coating the eggs, one person coating the breadcrumbs. And this part is crucial, so you want to make sure that you keep the same shape while coating the breadcrumbs, so when you fry it, it doesn't break. And this is how it be. Okay, so we're just gonna finish the rest. Now this recipe does make for a lot of people because we are making it for a party. But if you want, you can cut this recipe in half, or you can make this same recipe in this size and you can freeze it and fry it and eat it whenever you want. Okay, once the oil has heated up, we're just gonna deep fry the cutlets. Give them a turn. You want to keep it in here for approximately 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Once you see that it's turning brown on the outside. Okay, so some of the cutlets have browned, so we're going to take it up and we're going to put it on a paper so it can kind of drain out all the oil. Alright, so this is the end product. Our cutlets are still hot and fresh, so you can see the inside of it. This is how it looks, and if you want, you can dip this in a sauce that we made with mayo, hot sauce, and black pepper, but you can also eat this alone. Enjoy!